Hi, we're the Amigos.
And we play great American music. Cajun, bluegrass, jazz, blues, gospel, we put them all together, mix them up, and see what comes out.
She's right on the vine. She's green in the shade. I'm losing the spine.
The Amigos is a collective dedicated to performing and creating American music through collaboration and improvisation. The five-member band is led by accordionist Sam Rader and guitarist Justin Poindexter. The band arrived in Vietnam on April after touring Cambodia, China, Myanmar, and Laos.
Hello guys, and thank you for being on our show. First of all, can you tell us your agenda for this visit to Vietnam?
Well, we started here in Hanoi. We've been here for a few days. We've had a really great time performing here in the city and working with students in a university setting. We also traveled outside of the city to work with some other students in different schools. We head to Hue for the Hue Festival. We're very excited about that. We're excited to see this important cultural event and also collaborate with some Vietnamese musicians, I understand, that will be there. And that's on Sunday, and then following that, we go to Ho Chi Minh City for one performance, and then home to New York City.
Your music was built on a belief that all strands of American music are branches from the same tree, and you have incorporated different genres of music from bluegrass to jazz. So how do you make it work?
We try to just play music that makes us feel something. And if it doesn't feel right, then we don't play it. And that's really all that there is to it. All of the styles and different genres don't really mean a whole lot. It all comes from the same feeling and the same source of music in America. And that's what our mission is we're performing these different types of American music to show that it's really all the same thing when it comes down to it.
So for you, which artists would you say have influenced your music style?
Everybody. We've been very influenced by the music that we've heard here in Vietnam. You know, everywhere we go, we hear incredible musicians, and we're always listening. We're always looking for new sounds that will inspire us to write songs, and we look forward to collaborating with others. I know you and I both really love Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles for sure, and Bill Monroe. I love the country singer George Jones.
We're also really inspired by our friends who play music and our band members. They inspire us every time we perform.
Hanoi Youth Theatre was packed with an eager audience on April the 11th. The headline act, who had once sold out the New York City Lincoln Center, the Amigos, were performing for free.
Rất là giản dị nhưng mà họ chơi nhạc sâu lắng và đi đến lòng người. Đầu tiên mình được đi dự trực tiếp nhà này, mình thấy là các nhạc công chơi rất ăn ý với nhau. Và qua buổi diễn hôm nay em cũng học tập được rất nhiều điều.
American music was brought to life with lush instrumentation, tight harmony singing, and collective improvisation. Accordion, steel guitar, folkloric flutes, and woodwinds, and a relentless groove took the listeners on a journey through an American musical landscape shaped by old-time country, jazz, cajon, and rock and roll.
Mình rất là thích ban nhạc Amigo, đặc biệt là người chơi contrabass và người chơi guitar. Đó là một cái niềm vui rất là lớn, bởi vì là mình chưa bao giờ được trực tiếp được xem những cái ban nhạc chơi country, jazz, blues mà mình được xem trực tiếp cả, và đây là lần đầu tiên, cho nên nó rất là một cái ấn tượng rất là đặc biệt.
I thought it was perfect. It was a great experience for Vietnamese people to hear quite a range of different music, so I thought it was educational and also really fun. They picked really good music that the crowd could clap to and sing along with and even stand up and dance a little bit, so it was a perfect arrangement.
I understand that your visit to Vietnam is part of a cultural exchange program called American Music Abroad. What makes you participate in this cultural exchange program?
We had heard about this program from some friends of ours that have done it before, and they said it changed their lives, that to go out and see places that most people from our country would never see, and to be able to meet so many incredible people and to collaborate with these musicians. Even though we can't speak the language, once we have our instruments out, we're home.
Would you want to highlight the American culture through your performance?
I don't think we can help but do that since we are Americans in a foreign country. And like I said, we're not trying to, spread a political message or a social message, except for a musical message that live acoustic music is great and that we need to support the arts in every country around the world. That's why we're working with kids everywhere. We want kids to keep playing music everywhere.
The Huế Festival aimed to highlight the cultural identity of Vietnam, so how do you imagine your performance will fit into that?
On our tour, we've been in many different places. We started in Cambodia, we went to China, Myanmar, Laos, and here, the music that we play seems to work very well with the music that the musicians we've met along the way, what they play also. So I think we're going to be bringing an enthusiastic attitude and some excitement to meet the other musicians there at the festival.
There's a break in my bones and a stone on
Thanks to
my
the Amigos
blade.
performances, audiences in Hanoi, Hue Central City, and Ho Chi Minh City were inspired by the American music. And at the same time, the Amigos band was enchanted by Vietnam's land and people. This is what they shared on their Facebook page. We are soaking up the beautiful Vietnamese culture in Hue. Riverboat cruise to an ancient pagoda. Rice vermicelli with mini clams. We went swimming, sampled some of the freshest crab, shrimp and fish we have ever tasted, and rocked out at the Huế Festival. These last 5 weeks have been life-changing. We will still be unpacking all the stories long after we unpack our suitcases. To all our new amigos in Asia, farewell for now.